Waupaca County. It's in central Wisconsin, west of the Fox Valley, Appleton, Oshkosh, Green Bay, and east of Portage County with Stevens Point. So it's basically right in the center of the state. This area around here, the western portion of Waupaca County and eastern portion of Portage County has this ridge. And the cool thing about it is that there's a lot of hills, a lot of terrain that's kind of like the driftless area, but more boulders and stuff. And that's mainly the western portion. The eastern section actually pretty flat because of the Wolf River Basin. But the thing that I like about it, especially around the Iola, Scandinavia area where I do most of my biking here, is just the little back roads that curve and have a little hill here, some boulders. You cross over a little river or stream, a lot of wildlife, and it's kind of an unspoiled area. It's definitely a gem, and unlike the other areas in central Wisconsin. If you do a 30-mile ride, which is probably an average 20 to 30 miles, or for most people a nice weekend ride mileage, you will probably get about 1,000 climbing feet, at least, like I say, in the western portion of Waupaca County, depending on the exact route, but somewhere around that range. So that's pretty good elevation. There are some longer hills, maybe a mile, mile and a half. There's just a lot of little short ones. It's easy to get inspired to go out biking because of the scenery, and I can do different routes all summer long and make it interesting each ride. I started Bike Iola in the early 2000s, so we do Monday, Wednesday nights in case there is an issue or somebody can't make one night, they can make the other. And the beauty of it is for 4 months we do this. If you came every night during those 4 months and did, say, 20 miles, you'd have over 500 miles on your legs just doing that. And a way to get them to understand the routes, figure out routes on their own so they didn't have to just keep doing the same, going around and come back, and not be afraid to kind of venture out beyond their normal biking area. And I like to take people down what I call secret roads. And so we're going to go down the secret road, which is basically just not a county trunk or a road that people would normally go down. And like to point out some of the vintage silos. Some of them will have the date they were built on them or a family name on them, and I love doing that kind of thing. We also have mills in addition to the Iola mills built before the Civil War, and there's also one in Nelsonville, and then there's a red mill in Waupaca. So I actually have a metric century route that would hit all 3 of those mills, which, when you're biking you find those things. I think that's what makes biking an exciting thing, for people to find those places. But there's just so many. If you're a newcomer, you can check, obviously, the Silent Sports Guide has that information. If you're on Strava, which is a biking app, there's a lot of public routes. You can always go on the Tomorrow River State Trail. The trail is rails to trails. It goes from Manawa to Plover. And the best section to me is between Amherst and Ogdensburg. It's just you out there with your bike and your buddies, and just enjoy the roads as they are.